100 years ago, the dark wizard Hollowell raised an army and tried to conquer the world. He was stopped by an unlikely hero, Sheriff Aesop Stormwood. As Hollowell died, he prophesied that he would be reborn twice more and rise again. Stormwood looked him in the eye and said if Hollowell did, his descendants would strike him down. Sheriff Aesop Stormwood went on to form Stormwood and Associates to make sure they'd be ready for Hollowell's returns, a private detective, security, and federally licensed magic users agency. 25 years ago, Hollowell returned for the first time, and a Stormwood made good on Aesop's promise. But the third coming of Hollowell may not be so far in the future. But the young Raz Stormwood just might know it's coming, and she plans to be ready.
So it is probably middle of the afternoon at Stormwood Associates. Babbitt is in his office doing sit-ups right now. What is everyone else doing?
Wait, when did he get an office?
We've done that. We had offices.
No, we have desks in the bullpen.
Oh, okay. Then he's in a side office doing doing sit-ups.
That's wherever the office is. Raz has an office.
Okay.
On the right end of there's a line of offices on one wall. Raz has the office on the far right. On the far left is the office that Mara has sheets taped over the windows that she lives in. And in the middle, there's 1 to 2 empty offices that for some reason none of us are using.
Right, he's in one of those. Okay. What is everyone else doing?
NK is probably playing Animal Crossing on a Switch.
There is Bill is sitting at his desk going through some tomes, kind of seeming to keep flipping his hand back and forth and shaking his head because it's not quite getting the effect he wants. Mm.
I don't know. Rez is probably going over paperwork in her office. Doesn't like to, but needs to get done, so.
Okay. Then the door to the office opens. A young woman enters. She walks right past Mara's reception desk, barely looking at her. Instead, her eyes will search around, looking for whoever. She'll see Raz through the glass walls.
So she's gonna look. So she's out in the reception area. So she's ignoring Mara, looking through the glass into the interior office, and then through the glass into Raz's office. Just
yes,
ignoring the receptionist, ignoring the interns who are probably doing something irresponsible, and just straight for Raz in the back corner. I love it.
She goes immediately to Raz's office and opens the door. Raz, you recognize this young woman? It is Lacy Reins, a.k.a. the Pom-Pomandant.
I've never seen her. I have no idea who this is. I love it.
Hey, nice of you to drop by. What's going on? As I slide the papers away. Probably put them in a drawer.
Hi, Miss Stormwood. It's great to see you again. How are you doing?
Just dandy. What's up?
What? Wonderful. That's wonderful to hear. Listen, I need your help. I'm looking for someone to help me locate my girlfriend, and I'd like you to recruit you and your team to help with that.
Okay. Where was the last place you saw her?
Well, she disappeared from our home just 2 days ago, and I'm a bit worried about her.
Understandable.
If there's a problem, they can solve it. If you need to find someone, they can do it. Stormwood and Associates is a detective, security, and federally licensed magic users agency. If you need help, they'll be there. But don't get in their way, or else you'll get caught in the eye of the storm.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get my team together and you can give us all some more information on that. And I go out of my office, I bring her with me, grab you guys from the bullpen and be like, hey, we got a job, into the conference room. Usual stuff.
I put the switch down. Get up.
Yep.
Grab my laptop. Just in case.
Yep. Probably gonna need that.
Bill folds up the books on his desk. Oh, hey, it's this kid.
What is this, by the way? Everyone seems to know what's happening.
Oh,
you're doing that thing again.
Yeah, it's sorry. So these guys, a couple of months ago, we got into this little skirmish with this group of teenagers who we thought were mad scientists, but it turns out that their school project was just fixing global warming. So we decided, not to destroy them, although they did bring dinosaurs back. So that was kind of weird. But this is one of them.
Oh, aren't dinosaurs just kind of crappier dragons?
That's, we kind of said the same thing, but I don't want to crap on them too much. They're kids.
They can't breathe fire or anything or fly. I mean, I guess, although those are not dinosaurs, the ones who can fly. I think those are pterodon. I don't know the genus. I don't remember, but I don't know. They brought. How did bringing back dinosaurs solve global warming? They're all into all sorts of different fields of science. It was pretty cool. Okay. I like the way no one's mentioned the most notable thing from that entire encounter. The giant missile launched out of the middle of a metro area. But whatever. My character is not putting that together. Go into the conference room.
I don't want the kids to get in trouble for that part.
So yeah, NK sits down in the conference room, pulls out the laptop, is expecting that she's going to have to pull up some sort of plan or something.
Yep.
Thank you for coming, everyone. It's great to see you again. Some of you. I don't know you.
She's cool.
I wave.
she kind of just like waves a little bit with her fingers. Listen, so my girlfriend, who you know, Allison, Dark Web.
It's a weird
she's
family
been
name.
Yeah, they all have these like code names. She's the Pom Pomandant, for example.
Yeah. So she disappeared from our apartment 2 days ago, and I'm very concerned about her. I think she might have fallen in with another group of supervillains.
Ah, jeez, come on, you guys were doing so good.
Oh yeah, it was going great, up until, the whole thing just fell apart. Don't expect that whole global warming thing to end. By the way, it turns out that the levels of negative energy in the atmosphere are like 4,000% above what was previously reported. So the whole thing just got neutralized within a week or so.
How did that work? The global warming plan thing? I don't understand. Everyone's talking about this like...
Oh, we had a rocket.
Oh, you're the people from... I saw that on the news. You're the crazy people who launched a missile in the middle of a major populated area.
Yes.
They meant well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
no,
you're
yeah.
lucky. You're so lucky that they did not press charges.
Right? Yeah.
Why are we talking to these people?
They're actually good kids. They just like using, goofy nicknames and resorted to kidnapping on one occasion.
Should I have brought my guns into this meeting?
You should not have brought the guns into the meeting. We all agreed we weren't going to kill any kids.
I didn't agree to that.
Well, you're going to agree to it. Just hear them out.
Anyway,
trust me, it'll be okay.
So, yeah. So she's missing, and I would like to recruit your services to help me find her. I have her phone. She left it with in our apartment, which is weird. I don't really know how else I could help with finding her. She was kind of secretive about this whole thing. I only know a little bit. I saw, texts over her shoulder, not much. I saw words like summoning, lair, procurement, super villainy type words. So I'm kind of concerned.
Yeah, that crosses the line between super villainy and like legitimate creepy, possible culty. Like,
that's what crosses
yikes.
the line?
There's a lot there's a lot of context. It'll make sense eventually, probably, I hope. Oh, this is not a good introductory episode.
Can I see the phone?
She hands you the phone. It's pretty well encrypted, locked, yeah.
All right. Well, I'm assuming this is... Well, I'm assuming it's at least a common built phone, though.
Yes.
All right, then I have the cable for it in my bag, most likely, as there's really only like 3 cables you need in the world to hook up a smartphone to a computer. And I'm just gonna plug the phone into the laptop and accessing it through a virtual machine. I'm going to use passing it through the virtual machine and using the backup power through the network of the Stormwood and Associates servers. I'm going to use a double randomized brute force decryption hack on the encryption and I am using this is technological solution. Going to backdoor my way into the bash shell of the phone's lower level operating system and decrypt and unlock the phone. Does that work?
Yes, I'd say so.
I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah.
She is good.
So I'm in the phone.
Okay.
So yeah, that was pretty easy. She calls
right.
herself Dark Web?
Yes.
She didn't even have a failsafe that wasn't easy to bypass. Oof. Maybe you dodged a bullet, kid. Alright. I'm gonna start looking through the phone.
Okay. Okay, you'll see some texts. That include things like rendezvousing at the lair, and there's a date. It's actually tomorrow night. And then you'll see that there is an address for a supplier of various things.
What kind of supplier of various things? Like, is it like, are they the largest lumber supplier in the Midwest? I don't know.
No, no. It seems like it is just a person who knows how to get stuff.
Okay.
There's a name Elliot.
Ooh, writing that down. All right. So, who's Elliot?
Oh, sorry. That's the name of the supplier guy.
No, that was
okay.
That was NK saying that out loud. I used the NK voice.
Gotcha.
So, who's Elliot?
I don't know.
Because that's who your lady was meeting with tomorrow.
Yeah.
So you don't... Am I finding anything else that, like... Because, I mean, while we've got her here, I feel like I should, fish with anything that I'm finding. So I have an address. Well, do I really want to involve a teenager?
I mean, she's 18 now, so it's okay to.
Still a teenager. I don't... Okay, so we've got an address about someone named Elliot.
Yes, it seems that is who she has been meeting with about supplies.
So boss, I mean, we've got something to go on.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Let's go off it, I guess.
You're gonna go meet this Elliot?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should probably tell the teenager we're taking the case.
So, are you gonna help me? Are we gonna go and take care of this?
Sure thing. We're on it.
Fantastic, wonderful. All right.
So, Mara out there at the front desk, the angry, spiteful, blonde woman reading a vampire novel, will take you through the paperwork, or at least throw you at an intern to take you through the paperwork.
Of course. That's wonderful. Thank you. And when are we leaving?
I think that, boss, I don't know if we really... It's usually safer if our clients don't tag along.
Yeah. There's
I think your
liability
clients are
issues.
usually like not, supervillain ninja
I want you to.
people.
Yeah. I can't. I'm trying to keep myself from saying things I don't have knowledge of.
I imagine your clients are generally,
So okay.
rich softies and nuns, right?
So let me ask you a question. So how did you find out about Stormwood and Associates?
Oh, you came in and investigated my compound.
Right.
Yeah.
Why? Like, who hired the company to do that?
My asshole parents.
Right. Okay. And I wasn't here.
Right. Yes.
But I'm assuming, and everyone in the room can correct me if I'm wrong, that we did not bring along your parents when the company went looking for you.
No.
That's correct. They.
So, I'm just saying that, I mean, here, in a domestic situation such as this, that I don't know you.
I don't know you either.
Right. But I don't know the dynamics of your relationship, but for the purposes of safety and security, in case there are things going on that we don't know about, that we can go and look and try to find your partner, right? And we will make sure she is safe. But like in all things, and if you read our contract, we would not reveal her location to you without her consent, because we don't know what your domestic situation is like. Please don't take offense, but this is standard company policy that in situations with families and with domestic partners, that we would want to make sure that everything is safe and secure before providing you with the information.
Everything you're saying makes sense. I understand. Thank you so much for your help.
It is, and I just want to be clear, it is not personal. Because again, I don't know you, and...
She nods graciously. I understand. Thank you.
Okay. And Mara right up front.
All right. I guess I'll go and I'll talk to Mara. Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
She's really annoying. Sorry about that.
If you need any other information or help, let me know. I would love to help.
Yeah, and again, I'm apologizing ahead of time because Mara's the worst.
I'm sure.
Could you not say such nasty things about our coworkers?
It's better if people know ahead of time.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, she flips me off on her way into work, but even I don't tell people she's the worst.
Well, you know that like when Ginny goes out and gets the coffee.
Yeah.
And brings you your coffee.
Yeah.
Mara stops Ginny at her desk so she can spit in your coffee.
Oh, man!
Yeah, we're gonna need to have an internal discussion with Mara.
Yeah, no
Maybe
kidding.
It's time I hire an HR person.
Yeah, hiring an HR person would probably be good.
But anyways, have a case. Yeah, the thing I was going to point out was if the client comes with us, it becomes a liability because if they die, we don't get paid.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that too. NK's just saying the reason why NK cares.
yeah, no, that's the much more PC.
NK, you know. We've established that NK has dragged Barrow Mackay into the 21st century.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the plan is to just go meet this dude?
Yeah, so the meeting is this guy Elliot. We've got an address, and supposedly they're meeting tomorrow.
No, sorry. There is a meeting
Oh, okay.
tomorrow, but she's been meeting with this guy.
Okay, then we should probably go. Then, okay, so she's meeting with this guy. There's apparently a meeting tomorrow at the lair, but I don't know if that's the same place. But we have an address for this Elliot Mook.
Okay, let's go talk to Elliot.
Okay.
All right, we're getting in the cars and driving.
Taking the elevator down to the basement garage where we're gonna grab one of the cars, which is gonna be one of the SUVs. Because, well, you know, there's a bunch of us.
Okay, question though. Is Babbitt gonna come with us on this, or is he just like gonna ride up?
Yeah, Babbitt's coming with, I guess.
Yeah, Babbitt was in the conference room. He just
didn't have much to say.
Okay. That's up to you guys. Yeah.
All right, who's driving? NK looks at Babbitt. Rock, paper, scissors?
Rock, paper, scissors. You want to roll for it?
Yeah, sure. Let's roll for it.
Okay. 6.
10!
Nice.
NK gets behind the wheel of one of the black SUVs. Her Golf is still fairly damaged from the previous episode. And we're all walking past the souped
She
up
knows
Supra.
some mechanics, but she saw what happened the last time. Someone brought their car there and doesn't want that to happen again.
To be fair, that she got the Golf from those people, so you know. But NK works on her own car. Just going with that. Even though there's no skill set. Technically, I guess scientist would be the archetype that would work for being a mechanic, with the build something out of nowhere skill could be used for repairing machinery.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to figure out that crap. Second edition already went to print. Can't add an archetype. Oh well. Guess scientist is how that would fall.
Web enhancement. There's a web enhancement. That happens.
Like the whole fantasy thing we're working on. I'm working on more prestige archetypes. All right. So I get behind the wheel. Assuming everyone else is piling in.
Mm-hmm.
Pop the address into the GPS. And let's get going.
Vroom.
Okay.
I drive like a crazy person there. We're finding out exactly how fast black generic SUVs can take corners.
Okay. So you're gonna just go to the place?
I mean, why not?
Alright. You do anything special?
I mean, I'm not gonna like drive exactly there. I'm gonna like stop a little ways off so we can discuss the plan. What kind of neighborhood is this?
Light industrial.
Of course it is.
Huh. This
Right.
looks like
It's a lot of warehouses and whatnot.
Is this
the warehouse district?
Is this the same neighborhood of warehouses that we've been to twice before?
Yep, it's cheap to film there.
God, this warehouse district is shady.
Like, do we see the Prupip warehouse and the Coltec warehouse?
You pass them on your way.
They're next to each other, so. You know, it's a big city, but we keep ending up in the same places.
I feel like there might be a crime problem, specifically in this warehouse district.
I think, yeah, like, do they not do background checks before they lease things here? at all. And
You should talk to the landlord around this area.
or maybe we should talk to the cops and say, hey, maybe occasionally patrol this neighborhood, because they never do.
Seems like we patrol this area a lot.
One of my best friends got killed in that building over there. By a tech billionaire.
And oh yeah, and like a couple blocks over, there they had some like sort of thing involving like corporate espionage and hardware stores. That was a thing.
Was that this neighborhood?
I think maybe it was a bit north. I don't know. We're in warehouses a lot.
All right, so I'm stopping the car. So the address, is it a warehouse?
It's a warehouse, yeah.
All right, because I've got Google Maps.
No, it's a smaller warehouse, but it's
It's a fucking warehouse. At least the car thief ring was based in Hawkland instead of San Ricardo, so it was across the bridge. This is just getting ridiculous.
I accept it.
So we're looking at a small warehouse. Or is there any signage at all, or?
No, not really.
Or do I see security cameras?
No, this seems like a pretty shoddy operation.
All right. I want to point out that I did bring my messenger bag with a small laptop and my 2 pistols in it, along with extra magazines of ammo.
Good thing this place isn't creepy.
It's like, so there's like, and I'm assuming there's no one around, or?
No one of note, no. There's no one like hanging around outside the warehouse or anything.
Okay. Guess I parked the car across the street, I guess. Far enough away where it's not obvious that's what we're there for, but close enough where we can run to the car if we need to get out of the way.
Makes sense.
So, what are we doing?
I guess we're gonna investigate. I'm not sure. Do we want to, like... Actually, first thing, I kind of want to detect spooky.
Okay, you detect no spooky.
Okay, well, first bit of good news. Nothing spooky here. At least, not that I can detect.
Dark Web was a hacker, right?
She was a hacker / magic user, yes.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember. Alright. I'm getting out of the car.
We're all getting out of the car and
Alright.
So we're just all gonna go over as a group. Awesome.
Okay.
This doesn't look weird. We're normal. As we're walking towards the building. Totally normal.
Oh, what do you want us to do? Just split up and walk around the building from different angles and talk to each other over our intercoms?
I mean, we have comms.
Alright. We can handle this. I can handle this.
I was walking to the front door. Walking to the front door, not into the front door. It's walking to the front door. What kind of door is this? Is it like a person door? Is it a loading door? Is it a...
There are two loading doors and then a person door next to them. Yeah.
All right, what kind of lock is on the door?
It's just a regular key lock.
Okay. So I'm just kind of... Is everyone going with me? I presume we're all doing this together?
Might as well.
Ben does not have any other better ideas.
I just raise my hand. Is metal door or wooden door?
That's a metal door.
Okay. Mostly asking for Foley sound effects later when I do this. I'm going to knock on the door.
What?
Is Elliot here?
Who wants to know?
I got the stuff. Just kind of shrug, just like looking at everyone else.
You got the stuff?
Yeah. I pull out my guns.
Fantastic. The door swings open.
I have my guns both pointed at him in his face.
It's a halfling man, middle-aged.
This one's and this one's stuff.
Oh, I see.
We have a conversation.
I suppose.
Why don't we come inside?
Right. Okay.
I'm just walking in.
Yep.
What do I see inside this place?
Immediately there's his office. It's very disheveled. There's like papers and files all over. Then there's the warehouse proper with a few crates in it, a bunch of stacks of pallets. No other people in sight.
Hi.
What's going on?
So we're looking for a teenage girl.
Hey, you don't find anything like that here.
No, nothing creepy.
I mean, it's kind of creepy.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we're not the creepy ones anyway. We assume something creepy is going down.
I told you, there's nothing like that here.
So what is like that here? What's going on?
I'm a legitimate businessman. What do you want?
You're a legitimate business in an unmarked warehouse?
Why would I need a sign? People know me.
Okay. What's this girl's name again? What dark web?
It's Allison Nimblefinger, aka Dark Web. She's also a halfling.
Actually, I don't think I realized that.
It was definitely established.
Oh, I'm sure
but
it was. That doesn't mean I remember.
It was not necessary. It was not.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. So, I'm sorry, I'm laughing at that. It's a great halfling name.
Yeah.
So, do you know an Allison Nimblefinger?
Oh. That. Yeah. Listen, I think I got some papers over here. You might want to take a look at.
Because I know this is really silly, but I have her phone. Let's pull out her phone. And I really want to give it back to her.
Right. Okay. Hang on.
We take phone return very seriously in our office.
And, you know, there might be some evidence on said phone, and I'd rather give it to her because if I can't find her, I'd have to give it to the police.
Mm-hmm.
and they'd have to return it. And I'd hate to see what anything bad happen because of that.
Especially to a legitimate business like this one.
Of course, to a legitimate business owner such as yourself.
Yes, I understand. I have some information over here. I'll get for you. He starts walking over to his office, and then immediately bolts for the back door near the end of the back of the warehouse.
Okay. I'm going to pop the clip out of my gun and throw the clip at the back of his head.
Fantastic.
And that's technically an attack.
Yep.
It's
All right.
I'm going for non-lethal damage here. I'm just being very clear because
Yeah.
I
Okay.
know what my stats are. So it's 1d10 plus my range plus my level. That is... That's 15 to hit.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
And then that's going to do... That's going to do 15 damage before soak.
Okay. He is completely knocked out.
Ow!
My name is Tradorn, and I played NK. Your game master for this session was Kyle Johnson. Brad Stormwood was played by Gen Proc, and Bill was played by Nick Izumi. Stormwood and Associates is a production of Nerd and Tie. You can find more information at nerdandtie.com/Stormwood. You can also find us on social media at Nerd and Tie on Twitter, nerdandtie.tumblr.com, and facebook.com/nerdandtie. This podcast can be subscribed to on anywhere that major podcasts are found: iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, and quite a few other places, and anywhere that takes an RSS feed as well. To be continued. Hey, while you're still here, let me tell you about another podcast on the Nerd and Tie Network. And that's Let's Be Legendary. Let's Be Legendary, the Fey Wild West, is a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play game. So, an actual play game like this one, but like, you know, in a system people actually use in the real world. Set in a homebrew Wild West steampunk world, the Fey Wild West follows two people discovering what it means to be in a relationship, all the while seeking revenge and learning the truth of their pasts. Let's Be Legendary podcast is an LGBTQ+ podcast with both main and minor characters, as well as players falling under the queer blanket. A heavy RP game with a focus on story and characters. And you can hear it every week here on the Nerd and Tie Network, and you can find all of their subscription information and links at nerdandtie.com/legendary.